Welcome to Yoga Nidra, recorded in the forest by a creek. Take some time to get yourself settled, lying down on the floor on your back, or in any position which is comfortable. Take a moment to settle. With each breath out, feel the weight of the body sinking into the floor, just that little bit more. Every breath out, sinking deeper and deeper. Deeper into the floor which supports you. Recall that it is preferable to remain still during this practice, but of course that if movement is necessary, do so slowly and with awareness, coming back to the position, lying on the back, the position known as Shavasana, which will now be refined. So have the legs about a hip width apart, toes falling gently out to the side. Bring the awareness up through feet, ankles, lower legs, past the knees, backs of the thighs, through the buttocks and into the lower back, the middle of the back, the upper back, and releasing this a little more into the floor by gently lifting through the chest, creeping the shoulder blades together a little further, and then allowing the upper back to settle down into the floor once more. Be aware of the shoulders and your arms, which are close to the body but not touching. Palms facing up or towards the body, whichever's the most comfortable, and allow the fingers to lightly curl, lightly curl. Releasing tension now through the neck by gently rolling the head from side to side. No jerky movements, just simply rolling the head, moving from side to side. And a few more times. And coming back to a central position and slightly tucking the chin. Just elongating through the back of the neck a little further. And feeling in through the muscles of the face. Making sure that softness is present here. No tension, no clenching of teeth. Releasing through the jawline, through the cheeks, tiny muscles around the eyes, and feeling up into the brow, allowing all of these muscles to melt. And then allow this wave to sweep over the entire scalp and down the back of the body, all the way down to the heels. And then finding those points of the back of the body which connect with the floor. Perhaps the heels and the floor, parts of the legs and the floor, buttocks and the floor, lower back, middle back, upper back and the floor, parts of the shoulders and arms, and the back of the head. And then feel all of these points together, all of these points on the back of the body which contact with the floor. And then come into that space which is neither the body nor the floor, but that plane of contact between the two. And then leave the physical body behind and become aware of listening. Take the awareness as far out into the distance as possible. Find a sound, drop it. Find the next and drop it. And in this way, move the awareness from sound to sound. Bring the awareness a little closer to you and see if there are sounds around here. And then finally, very close to the body, settling on the sound of the breath at the nostrils. Prepare now for a rotation of the awareness through the mama points of the body. Bring the awareness to the eyebrow center, feeling a light pressure here. And then moving down to that space between the collarbones, the throat pit. Across to the mound of the right shoulder. Down to the right elbow, wrist, and the tips in turn of the right thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, and fourth finger. Move back to the right wrist, elbow, shoulder, and across again once more to the throat pit. Now the left shoulder, elbow, wrist, tips of the left thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, and fourth finger. Back to the wrist, left elbow, shoulder, and again settling with the awareness at the throat pit. And now down to the heart space in the center of the breastbone. And across to a point beneath the left breast. Back to the heart space. Across to the right breast. Back to the heart space. And then down over the belly to the navel. Down further to the pubic bone. Moving across to the right hip. Right knee, ankle, and tips of the right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. Right ankle, right knee, back up to the hip, across to the pubic bone once more. Then across to the left hip, left knee, left ankle, tips of the left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. Moving back up, left ankle, knee, hip, and across again once more to the pubic bone. Moving up to the navel, further still to the breastbone, the heart space, throat pit, to the eyebrow center, and the crown of the head, feeling into the crown of the head. Now back down, eyebrow center, throat pit, before finally settling in the heart space, the space of the heart, settling here. Now leave this awareness of mama points and become aware of the breath at the nostrils. Commencing awareness of mental alternate nostril breathing, beginning with the awareness at the left nostril. Imagine breathing in up this nostril to the eyebrow center, and then down the right nostril to its base. Breathing up the right nostril and down the left. And in this way, continue the practice of mental alternate nostril breathing. Extend this practice now by using the palms of the hands, points in the center of the palms of the hands and the eyebrow center, to form this alternate pattern, beginning with awareness in the palm of the left hand and breathing up the left arm to the eyebrow center, down the right arm to the right palm, up the right, down the left, and in this way continue breathing. And now the whole body. Extend this awareness now using points on the soles of the feet, beginning with the awareness, the sole of the left foot, breathing up the entire left side of the body to the crown of the head, down the right side to the sole of the right foot, up the right side, crown of head, and back down the left. And in this way, continue this awareness of breathing. And then leave this practice. Become aware now of the weight of the body on the floor. And with every breath out, imagine that the body is feeling heavier and heavier. Heavier with each breath. Heaviness in the legs, the arms, the trunk, neck and head. Heaviness within the whole body. Whole body becoming heavier and heavier. And then begin to reverse this with every incoming breath. Feel that the body is becoming lighter, lighter and more expansive. Lighter still, so light. The body could almost lift off the floor. Almost weightless, whole body And then leaving this practice of opposite awareness, awareness of opposite sensations. Bring the mind now to the space known as Chittakash, the space of the mind. And as an object or a scene is mentioned, simply visualize it or get a sense of that object or scene. Be walking along the bank of a creek, down a track, through the bush, noticing the sensation and crackle of leaves on this track, underfoot. A plane flies overhead. And briefly gaze up to watch it pass over. Through the trees, with the sun also visible, move forward down this track, hearing the sound of the water as it moves down the creek. In the more shallow areas over small boulders, moving deeper still, coming to a rock pool with a waterfall at one end. See the water cascading over this gentle cliff face into the rock pool. The spray off the face of the water, rainbows formed within the spray. And take your hand and place it under this waterfall, feeling the temperature, the cold water, the sensation of water running underneath. Take some and wash the face with this beautiful cold water, invigorating. And then leave this space. Leave this awareness. Come back now to the breath at the nostrils. No controlling this breath, simply watching the breath as it is, moving in, moving out. Let it be as it is. Noticing characteristics of the breath, a little warmer as it moves out and a little cooler as it comes back in. Is the breath shallow or deep? Is it slow or is it moving a little more quickly? And now taking control of your breath, full control, gently breathing a little more deeply without tension, filling the body with air, filling the body with air. Comfortable, slow, deep breaths, and feeling the sensations of the body as the breath moves in and the breath moves out. Rising of the chest and abdomen perhaps, changes in the pressure between the back of the body and the floor as air moves in and air moves out. And how far away from the source of the breath can movement in the body be felt? And now become aware of your whole body on the floor, whole body on the floor. Again, sensing the weight of your body and its connection with earth. Feel your coverings, your clothing, texture, warmth, and remember their colour. Feel cool air moving over bare skin. And then again, feeling the whole body on the floor. Whole body on the floor. And briefly leave it and move out into the distance once more. Reconnecting with sounds, reconnecting with the day. Find a sound, drop it. Find the next one and drop it. Moving the awareness from sound to sound. Awareness back closer to your body and to the space that you are in. Become aware of the space that you are in, forming a mental picture of what surrounds you. And then become aware of your particular space, the contact again with the surface that you lie on. Be aware that you have been practicing Yoga Nidra, and that practice is now coming to an end. Introducing movement once more into the body, beginning small, perhaps with fingers, with toes, gradually increasing this, and stretching in any way that assists you to wake your body, joining the present moment. Be aware of where you are. Be aware you have been practicing Yoga Nidra and that this practice is now complete. Thank you for listening.